today. We're back in the city, Manhattan, and be asking people today what they do for a living. Live in New York City. Now, I always like asking the show because I always like getting the perspective of what the highest, one of the highest tax metropolitan areas, how people are surviving here. Just to give you all a hint of what it takes to be able to live in the city. So, as you all join in, like the video, like the video, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification button so that you can know the next time we go live. So, let's start out with our few first interviewees. Excuse me, how y'all doing today? How do you survive NYC?
I commute in and out every day.
Commute in and out?
Every day.
Dang, where do you come in from?
Jersey.
Jersey? Oh yeah, same.
All right.
Yeah.
Am I on camera?
No, but you are on mic.
Okay. How come?
Would you like to be or no?
I don't know. I'm asking, is it for a project? Or
Yeah,
is it
no,
for
it's a live stream.
It's a live stream.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
And we're asking people like what they do to be able to live in the city.
We don't live in the city, so we commute in and out. One day we will. We love the music, the food, the theater, and the people.
Yeah.
Traffic and the smells are a different thing, but the rest of it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is. Like me, I'm more into like, I mean, it's high tax, high rent here, so I can't afford to live here yet. But I like working here though. Like, it's a great environment.
Once our kids are moved out, maybe we'll have the money to do it.
Yeah.
But, I love it. I just gotta find the right situation. Today it's just for fun, so
Nice.
we gotta run.
All right, enjoy.
Have a good day now.
Take care. All right, folks. Well, while they did not live in the city, they love being in the city, like a lot of other people, which is why it attracts so many people, you know. But let's get some more perspectives on the inhabitants of New York. Keep in mind, I have to stay around my van to make sure I'm not ticketed here. This is a high ticket, high tax, high rent state, so you gotta get the perspectives on a higher margin. Keep that ROI up. But as y'all join in, like the video, so we could get into that algorithm. Excuse me, sir. How do you survive New York City? It's a high rent, high tax city.
I'm just visiting.
You're just visiting? Where are you visiting from?
From China, I guess.
China?
Sure.
Nice. Are you like a student?
I'm a mathematician and a researcher.
Wait, mathematician?
Yeah.
Meth or math?
Math.
Oh, okay. I thought you said mathematician. I'm like,
Sorry, I'm in a hurry.
probably
But,
making that Walter White money. I said mathematician for a second there. But he said mathematician. You know, that's probably great in computer science and like other analytics fields. Maybe like statistics, mathematician. That's probably good in like AI, like machine learning. But he's a mathematician, a foreign exchange student from China. You know, infiltrating much? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, folks. Foot traffic is very low here, so let's move a little bit further to the main streets. I gotta stretch. All right, let's move a little bit further, still keeping an eye on the van. That way we can get a little bit more perspectives per minute. Excuse me, sir. How do you survive New York City?
For 40 years, I've lived and worked here. So one does what one does.
And that's what one does. You enjoying it though, right? Yes, sir. He said he's lived here for 40 years. And yeah, he loves every moment of it. Excuse me, miss. How do you survive living in New York City?
Working.
Do you work? What do you work as?
Nail tech.
Nail tech? That's nice. Take care. All right, so we got the nail techs out here surviving in New York City. Excuse me, sir. How do you survive living in New York City?
By surviving, bro.
By surviving? A lot of people are in a rush today. But so far, they say by surviving, working, how to make sure I don't have a ticket there. But so far, a lot of people, it's the early morning. It's the early morning. Hey, it's the early morning. A lot of people are in a rush, so it's gonna be a little difficult to try to get them. Excuse me, sir. How do you survive New York City? How do you survive New York City? Nah? Ah, damn. Excuse me, sir. Are you in a rush? Oh, damn. He's got his headphones on. Excuse me, miss. How do you survive New York City? I'm looking a little desperate right now. I gotta slow it down there. Excuse me, miss. But excuse me, miss. See from across the room. All right, folks. All right, folks. Let's get back on the road on this topics. We're gonna see how people live. Excuse me, sir. How do you survive living in New York City?
Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
Yeah, it's very good.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So they like living in the city so far, and I think they're foreigners. Excuse me, ma'am. How do you survive living in the city? You don't?
We don't live here.
Oh, you don't live here? You're just visiting?
Yeah.
Where are you visiting from?
Georgia.
Georgia? So that's like the south, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Y'all don't have an accent though. Like, are you like from another
We're
state?
from the city in Atlanta, so not Georgia.
Oh, so not like the country.
Right.
Nice.
Take care.
Take care. All right. Well, they're visiting, folks. They're visiting, and so far we're not really getting too many people who live here that have the time to take the interviews. A lot of the people I've seen so far, if they do live here, they're on their way to work and they're busy. But if they don't live here and they're just visiting, and then they have the time, but they don't live here, you know. So it's kind of difficult. So I have to find the middle ground of the inhabitants. So far, the ones who live here are the working class. So, excuse me, how do you survive living in New York City?
Tourist.
Oh, you're a tourist? Oh my God, I'm meeting a lot of tourists today. Where y'all coming from?
Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Enjoying that.
Take care. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of tourists today. Excuse me, how do you survive living in New York City?
Do I survive?
Yeah,
That's the good question.
that's a good question.
Is
Do you mind being on microphone or?
I don't mind, but it's something that I could think about because
We're live.
are you?
Yeah, we're live.
I guess just staying grounded and staying true to myself.
True to yourself.
Yeah, and just also just absorbing the surroundings every day because there's a lot of people struggling,
Hmm.
especially with mental health. Um, and it's something that I've noticed the first time I came here, and I'm very passionate about it.
Because it's like a heavy work culture here, right? So
Sorry?
like it's like a heavy work culture here, right? So like a lot of
Very.
people, I've noticed today, a lot of people are rushing. They don't have the time to like take
Yeah.
an interview.
I think everybody works twice as hard here
Mhm.
because life is expensive in New York.
Yeah,
In order to live an average man's lifestyle, you need to put in a lot of grind and a lot of time in order to have basically your basic needs you need to fulfill.
yeah. You mind
You
if
need,
I sit next?
okay. Um, yeah, that's basically
So like it's basically like hustling. Basically, like
you
if you're
basically
not
need to
hustling here, like it's gonna be hard.
exactly. And if you look at the vendors also, they are they are a great example of people hustling every day.
Mhm.
They trying their utmost best, even if it's not legal for them to be here.
So
They
they're still making their
try,
money
they
every day.
try their best, and a lot of people support them.
Yeah.
You won't believe people that you would think has the money to buy all these things, maybe in a store.
Mhm.
They are all supporting these people because life is tough out there. Yet it just shows you that a lot of people still want to live a standard or live a certain standard.
Mhm.
Um, so instead of going to support the actual brand, they'll go and support these vendors because they
Yeah.
still want to be perceived as if they're loving something that they're not. So they're living in a delusional world.
Yeah.
They're living in a delusional world,
They
making
want
people
like
think
the
that they have the money, but they don't. And I think America's all about that. No offense. People think that America's great, and I'm not saying that it's not great. Um, but people out there uh, keep or put America on a pedestal, thinking that only good things happen here, but there's a lot of things, underlying things that is taking place, and
why do you
people.
think that is?
Um,
I always thought it was like the standard of living. Like they always thought like America is like the standard of like how the world should live and like
that's the thing. That's what the world wants. That's what America wants the world to think. This is what we. This is how we live. But in actual fact, guys are struggling every day. To be honest with you, people are struggling and they're not showing it. People are in debt. People
living
are
check to check.
living check to check. Some people are like really just trying, and some people are just they still want to live that life, so they'll put in extra effort. And yeah,
Maybe like 2 jobs or something like that.
most of the people that lives here has got more than one job in order to live that basic life or the standards that they want to perceive
Yeah.
everybody um, to have, or they want people to see what they have, so they'll live a certain in a certain manner. So yeah, that's basically what I think.
Yeah. Nah, that I see that a lot in the city.
Yeah.
Thanks for your thoughts, by the
Thank
way.
you. Can I follow you?
Yeah. Do you mind being on camera
I
too?
don't mind.
And we're live on the Getup show right now on
Hey.
YouTube.
Okay.
And we're asking people like what they do for a living, like to be able
Okay.
to live in the city,
Okay.
just to give like people perspectives on what it takes, like to be in a bustling city like this.
Yes. Yes.
Like I work here damn near every day in
Yeah.
like moving services,
Yeah.
and I'd be seeing people who, like live regular lives, like waitresses, nail techs, and stuff like that. But some of them are like working, like yeah, working a lot. Like some they said they'd be working like sometimes every day,
Yeah.
and like with the rent situation, some are living with multiple roommates.
Living in communes.
Yeah, communes. But some people are well off though. So I've seen like a spectrum.
Okay. So there's a variety of people, um, but I do think that they probably